It's optional.
I like it. The setting, it says it's live. It says we are live. Hello, everyone. On Facebook, Impromptu Live here from Kodiak Island, Alaska. And where are you in Canada?
I am in
In
Montreal, Montréal,
Montreal.
le Montréal.
De
Yes,
Montréal. On parle
best city in the country.
français. Yes.
Thank you to all those francophones for infusing Canadian culture with a lot more culture. So,
I love
yeah,
it.
I'm here. Not that I'm
Ah.
getting to experience a lot of that right now, but
You're well,
yeah.
we can experience
But yes,
anything
great.
from online. And we're doing Hi Ruth. I'm so excited to be live with you with an impromptu live for everyone. So this is Ruth Levin, and she's an amazing dance magician. She empowers people to awaken their inner leadership and really land their magic on the planet through embodiment of dance. And I'm totally improvising how I'm introducing you. We're doing a quick blurb of magic because something magical is happening next week where Ruth will be dancing. And I put that in the title of the live. We're actually going on a cruise. Yes, we're going on a cruise and online from the home. And Ruth will be a leader. And so it's totally crazy and
Excellent.
totally awesome. And so we're giving some glimpses here, and I'm picking Ruth's brain. I'm sharing some of her magic here to inspire you all to really feel better, like right now. um, and then we're sharing a special access to the whole thing also with glimpses of it. So stay tuned. And I want to give the word to you, Ruth, to introduce anything that I didn't cover. What are you doing? And then, yeah, start there. Like, what's your magic in your words and your passion?
Yeah, yeah. First off, I think my internet's a little bit glitchy, so if I get slow, I'm sorry. I'll reemerge, I'm sure, in a moment. Yeah, okay. Well, the number one thing I wanted to say is that, so yes, I am going to be dancing, but more importantly, you and or whoever joins us is going to get to be dancing. So it's not about me dancing so much. It's about you getting to dance and you getting
Yes.
to enjoy your own body's impulses and desires and pleasure and enjoyment and expression through your body,
Yes.
Astrid's body, and your body, whoever is seeing this
Yes.
body. And so that is what I'm really excited about, is getting people moving together. And then, yeah, also using the lens of the body, using the lens of embodiment, of embodied awareness, of deepening our sense and relationship with this magical, totally magical, mysterious uh, entity that is the human body. By deepening that relationship, gaining powerful leverages to step into greater leadership in our lives. And
Yes.
that can be literal leadership in the workplace with your team, how you show up, how you're seen, really being seen as a leader. Or it can also be in a more personal way in terms of connecting, just the act of connecting with one's own impulses, one's own intuition in a much more profound
Yes.
way. The body's such a rich ground for that. So, and then that, of course, has beautiful repercussions and openings in all sorts of areas of life. Right? We can respond better in relationships. We can follow our hearts better. We can feel out those moments where things feel out of alignment, and we can feel out why are they out of alignment, what is out of alignment. So that's what I'm most excited about, is dancing with people, and yeah, supporting people to really enjoy their bodies and to leverage their bodies as incredible wisdom tools. Yeah.
Ah, so powerful. Yeah, I love the introduction, and I love that you're always talking with your hands.
I know.
So great. That's total Ruth magic. I love it so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Awesome. You said something really cool, and before we go into like an actual experience, like, because I felt inspired to
Mm,
ask you to ground us with a
right.
magical meditation. I love from what you said. It's like that you're helping people navigate, and it's like this cool metaphor with the cruise also, right? It's like, yeah, we're not just like randomly floating, but we're actually navigating where we want to go. And like a lot of people right now in current world situation talk about navigating this, how do you cope and all those things. And so your class and your teachings on the cruise, online cruise, will actually help people navigate more powerfully and grounded and all that. So that's, yeah, I'm excited.
I love that. What a beautiful catch. That's right. Yeah. I love all the cruise ship journey voyage metaphors are really apt right now.
Ooh, that's a nice
Yeah.
word. Apt. I like it. Ah. Ooh,
Okay.
so
Did
yeah,
you want to
let's
ground?
do
Is
a
that what?
ground thing, and then
Okay,
I'll share
perfect.
more glimpses of what Ruth will be doing next week, and we'll share a glimpse of the website. And I'm so excited. I actually need to ground, so thank you.
Good. I love that contrast, excitement to ground. Woo!
Yes.
Okay, yeah, me too, me too. And okay, perfect. So let's start exactly as you're doing. So just kind of shaking and wiggling. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe it's been a sort of busy day. I am always amazed at what you accomplish in a day without rushing.
Magic.
It's magic. Yeah. So just kind of shaking out. We'll let the body kind of jostle. Good. Yeah. Get into those hips. Let the head and brain go a little bit. Can relax that brain as if that brain could like float inside the skull a little bit. Good. Maybe loosen jaw. Give the jaw a little massage. Good. Wiggle out face, scrunch face and eyes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then relax that. Ah, good. Good. Let's send just a little bit more through arms and shoulders. Wiggle out those shoulders. Yeah, beautiful. Big, maybe a big yawn or stretch. Good. And then down, lower into butt or into feet. If you're standing, into feet. If you're sitting, into those butt cheeks. Good. And just as you sort of wiggle into that contact, feel that sensation of contact. Feel the soles of the feet on the ground or the butt on the seat or thighs on chair, whatever, wherever you are. Good. Okay. And then let's do one more breath in with a little bit of wiggle, kind of at that root. Big breath and pull all the way up. Reach up, 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 up as much as you can. Keep rooting down. Good. And then come to stillness here. Good. Yeah, that's it. Almost, but not quite. Good. Keep reaching, really feel that pull in opposite directions. Good, as if you could draw energy down through the fingers, your fingers like a channel, like a lightning rod. Good, okay, and then nice slow on the next exhale, just letting hands melt down. Sometimes I like to imagine as if I could scoop any energy I need or want down from the space above me. That's it, as if you could pat it down into your skin, into your outline. Into mushing it into that brain, maybe into body, into heart. Ah, yeah, good, beautiful. Okay, and then just settling into a little bit more stillness, seated or standing. Maybe just giving, I like to give my lower body a little bit of contact using hands to just bring my awareness into the lower body a bit more. Good, and then let's let eyes close here for a moment. I'm kind of, you might be able to tell, I'm sort of cheating with a squint just so I can stay present for you. But please feel free to close eyes. Good, that's it. Elongate the exhale a few times through. Good. Excuse me. Good. And then really bring awareness to that point of contact with the surface underneath you, feet or butt or thighs or whatever point. Good. And really feeling into that connection. Feel the sensations of that connection and feel the solidity of that surface underneath you. Feel how solid it is, how reliable it is, that it's fully trustworthy. Good. The structure of whatever building you're in, feel how solid, or the chair, if you're on the chair, feel that as solid. And then feel the structure of whatever you're sitting or resting on into the floor, into the structure of the building you're in. That in turn is resting onto Big Mama Earth. big, caring, supportive, nurturing Mama Earth under that. She has got your weight, all of your weight. That's it. Can you really let every single cell of your body, of muscles, of connective tissue, of bones, skin, fluid, organs, blood, every hair on the head resting into that support. Good. And just bringing hands to belly or low abdomen. That's it. You can't see me doing it, but I am. Good. And then feeling into the center of that low abdomen. Good. And just imagining either an orb of light of maybe a particular color that resonates for you, or sometimes I like to imagine just a really dense, dark, small point, kind of a gravitational little black hole in the center of that pelvis. So going with whatever image resonates for you in terms of that pelvic energy center. Good. And then imagining that light, or imagining light radiating out from that point down through your pelvic floor, the center of your pelvic floor, all the way down into the center of the earth. That's it. And just feeling as that light, or it could be black too. For me, sometimes just that a black energy is very rooting, so, and empowering. So for me, sometimes I'd like to use that. Good. And feeling along that channel, along that line of light or energy that you've just created, as if energy can flow both directions. So flowing from you down into the center of the earth, and then also upwards, nourishing into that belly center. Good. And then in turn, allowing that light to radiate up through, or just in front of the spine, out the crown of the head. Good. Maybe a secondary kind of orb or glow at the heart, radiating, softly, gently. Good. Shoulders relaxed, feeling that easy, effortless, but lengthened line of energy from the center of the earth, out through crown of head into infinite space. Good. And we just get to rest as the perfect exact size we are, as you are, along that infinite channel, supported by earth, connected to infinite space. Good. Great. And let's take one more really nice deep breath in here. Feeling your place on this channel. Yeah, beautiful. And then as you exhale, just kind of letting that go, shaking it out, letting the body dance or wiggle a little bit around that. Great. Okay, so that's just a little quick grounding jam.
Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you for doing that with me.
Oh yeah, so magical. What a blessing.
Yeah, grounding's important. It's one of those things, at least for me, that I realize there's actually no end to being grounded. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm grounded. I mean, to a certain degree, it's like, do I feel that connection, or am I not feeling that connection at all? But then I've also noticed over the years that I can just continually invite different parts of my body, deeper layers of my body, to really feel that support that is there for us always, and to relax into.
Thank you so much. I love that you brought that, and I love that you bring that awareness that we can always feel that way. And I feel that ties into spiritual aspect of living from the present and having all the magic at our fingertips. It's not out there, it's not in our head, it's not in the past, it's not in the future, it's right here. That's where our power is. So I love that here, even with this moment of grounding, like everybody's noticing, like I'm like talking lower now. I'm like literally more present and more connected to the magic, and not just floating and flying in it. And of course, it's also a piece of like landing our magic on the planet, literally, like manifesting, and like it's tied to money, and like and not just being floaty and inspired and creative, but actually tangibly creating things while enjoying everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. And I certainly feel like you are a master of reminding people of that, that, oh yeah, the magic is here now, always. And the body is also such a beautiful lens for us. Because yeah, that solution to whatever we're wrestling with is always right there to be found in some shift of energy, right? It's like we can, in terms of the body, I can be kind of locked into a place of maybe holding or tension or anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And then by bringing awareness to that sensation, sometimes by matching that sensation, that's kind of a counterintuitive way of working with it, is can I bring that sensation into movement and out into expression, and then find a way to transform that energy
Yes.
into something that's much more supportive and generative and beautiful, and it's there always at our fingertips to be discovered or invented in the moment,
Yes.
which also you're a
Yes.
master at.
You okay, so let's talk
Yeah.
about your mastery. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you
Okay.
for seeing that in
Thank
me.
you.
I'm
Thank you.
receiving. And I'm super honored and excited to have you as a master of embodiment of our magic on the planet on the cruise next week. And so I want to share a quick glimpse for all of you guys who are visual. We will share in the comments, we will share the link, and you also find it on my website, astridmueller.com. I have it like right there. It's happening right now. But I want to share screen shares. I'm so excited. Okay, hang on. You don't want to see my Facebook. You already see that. Let me just get the right website for you. Okay. All the windows on my computer. Here is the Wonder Cruise right here. Now I do a screen share. And here it is. Okay. So this is what you see when you access it through astridmueller.com. Go to the Wonder Cruise, and just a quick glimpse. This will be happening next week. It's all about transforming, expanding, and seeing. And you get to spark up your magic and how you're feeling, and to dance. Look, there's your word on there too. You get to dance on the other side of your ceiling. And that phrase came to me because it's we set limitations upon ourselves, right? And so it's not just like dancing on the ceiling. No, we're dancing on the other side.
That's right. And we can dance from one side to the other side. So that's also, we'll
Yes.
definitely do that in our
Yes.
movement parts. We'll work
Yes.
on finding that.
Yes.
What is
So,
it? What does it feel like to be under that ceiling? And then let's find that feeling of what it feels like to
yes, that's one of your classes. I love it so much. And I will share a glimpse of that in a moment in words. Or actually, I can do it in speaking as I am showing glimpse of the website here. It is, so Ruth will be on board as one of the 5 leaders here. There's, it's going to be 5 days starting on May 5th. 5:55 a.m. That number came to me like 2 weeks before the freaking event. Can you believe it? And I'm like, that's my intuition, and that's totally freaking crazy. I had no idea who would say yes. It's all here, and here's the website, and I did all of that in less than a day. Okay, so each day is a party, and all these magical things here. No dogma teachings, but actually landing your magic on the planet. So Ruth will be doing. Okay, there's another leader. We have 5 leaders. Yes. I'm going to stop the screen share now. Let me talk about your day on the deck. Which day did you pick? It was Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
So what is that? The 6th?
It's your magical Ruth day. So you are going to be starting the day with an interactive, hang on one second, which is number 1. Yes, a morning dance, which you already do and have quite the following with to awaken. Yeah. And then there's going to be surprise lives also, potentially. And there's going to be actually 2 powerful workshops and an evening moonlight magic meditation with Ruth. During the day, you will access and awaken your authentic leadership through dance and embodiment, and also go deep in, like what you mentioned. I love that, to catch anything that is resistant. So as you're joining, you get to awaken your inner power in the first workshop, where you'll have exercises that bring the foundations of leadership, and then there is a queen power dance workshop later, a dance shop later, to actually activate that, and then in the evening a beautiful moonlight magic meditation on the captain's deck of the online cruise. So lots of magic, Ruth. And so I almost feel that we can invite people to message you if they want to hear more about what you're doing. Like, what are you excited about at the cruise? Is there anything that you want to say before we wrap the call?
Yeah, I'm just excited to to dance with people. I always love moving with people, even if we're in different spaces. It's really quite remarkable that feeling of connection is really still possible and very supportive. So I'm very excited about that. I'm also just excited to talk about leadership because, it's a passion of mine, and I believe that each of us finding greater connection with that leader within, and that there are some really clear, helpful tools and steps that can help us each do that. So I'm excited also to do that with people. Yeah.
So I want to bring a spotlight on something that I know, like, your bigger calling is to really make a difference on the planet, and that's also my big inspiration and calling, why I put all this together as the captain and host of this magical wonder cruise. I'm bringing amazing people on board that I see have amazing potential and a big calling to make a big difference. And so for you, what I see, and maybe you can fill in, like, in your own words, like, I see you as a leader to leaders who really helps awaken the leader within everybody on their team, especially for companies that really want to make a big positive difference, and leaders of communities and leaders of nonprofits potentially. Like, if you have a deeper calling that comes from the heart, Ruth, that's your passion. Do you want to say something about about that, whatever comes to you?
Yeah. Thank you for that. Totally. That is absolutely a passion of mine. And what I love most about that work is getting to use the body as a part of it, because the body puts you in touch with your own wisdom. So it's
driver's seat. Cruise drivers.
Right, exactly. So it's and that people, not only do they then get insight into what can I do to connect better with my teammates, give them the right supports that they need to then be at their best, right? My team members that I'm managing, how can I support them best? So not only kind of tips and tricks, but also an underlying tool of the body as a resource for discerning those things, and discernment being a big piece of the puzzle, especially often for women. So that's kind of an aside, but that's just something that we'll just put that up in this corner for now. Discernment, just because that's often as women we're so strong at the connecting piece and the empathy piece, but the discernment and sometimes that, like, firm boundary piece, that one goes down here. That's
really good. I like that.
And so supporting leaders who are out there already doing amazing work to just tap into that wisdom within, in order to just both bring their leadership to the next level. And then another piece of it also is as women, is that and it's not just women. I work with some wonderful men, but bringing that, letting those qualities and that strength and that skill then also be seen and be recognized, right? So taking it outward and letting us really show up in our world and our environment, in a way that claims our own space and power and expertise.
And how amazing when leaders have that for themselves, but also for everybody that is in their team, to have that embodied leadership power and discernment of really walking with their power and not trying to fit in, or like, oh my gosh, there's all these things that like take away our power, like if we feel like competition or whatever. Like I'm just bringing in pieces like when we're not present and fully in our zone of genius. Like, I mean, what, like, if you put that in numbers, we're not even talking numbers, but what magic that brings to companies to have grounded leaders on your team.
Yeah. Yeah. Who are
Holy
actually
fuck.
listening. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was the one
exactly.
big swear word that was absolutely necessary.
I second that. I second that.
Yes.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I feel we're at the end. Like I feel complete with a video to
Me
show
too.
people a glimpse. You guys got to experience Ruth Levin, who will be one of the powerful leaders on my online Wonder Cruise that is happening next week. The doors are open now. We're sharing the links below. If this calls you, come on in. There's also a super powerful, awesome sharing benefit. You actually not only get to dance with your friends and dance with your teams and share this with your company, whoever needs this encouragement, who's feeling boxed up and wants to feel free and breathe the ocean air and all those things. Like all of that will happening in magical ways next week. You get to shift into a new way of being. So it's super magical. So, and today I'm having, only today, this amazing fire sale. So for the whole cruise experience, in all workshops, all the lives, the official price is $222, and only today's Wednesday, it is actually only $88. So if you jump on right now and share it with your friends, share it with anybody who is ready to grow and feel more empowered, embodied, and have an amazing experience from your home, then share it. And I'm excited to have a big, magical, soulful embodiment and awakening party next week with all of you who are joining. So, yeah. Ruth, any last words? Mic drop. Dance pose. I think you just froze. Maybe it's a namaste moment.
Yeah. Sorry, I lost you there for a
That's
moment.
okay.
But yes, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Bye, everyone. See you
Can't
on
wait. I
board.
know it.